Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. We got videos today for the Modern King.
Well, we know that no one hates women more than other women, and in a recent study that will be shocking to absolutely no one, the results showed that male students show more tolerance for their political enemies than females show for their own allies. That's right. In other words, women are meaner to people on their own side than men are to people who sit on the opposite side of an issue. Look at this chart. What do you notice? Well, there is no overlap between the genders. Being a man is what makes you more tolerant. That's literally it. So that's probably why when we get home and complain about that bitch Becky at work and the men in our lives don't seem to care, it's not that they don't care about us, they're just unbothered in their lane, moisturized, thriving. And in this specific study,
damn right, moisturized and driving,
men were 3.5 times more likely than women to be tolerant of someone they disagreed with. So basically, none of this is surprising.
I kind of feel like when you look at a man, you can already tell that they come from a mutated chromosome.
Mutated? What the fuck?
Should I say it?
The way that they physically look, you can already tell that they were a failed experiment at becoming a woman, and so they had no choice to become a man.
Okay, why
What?
not? You know, there are some individuals out there that really should not be criticizing what others look like.
I quit asking girls their body count a very long time ago because if the answer's higher than 2 and you don't regret both dearly, I have no choice but to projectile vomit.
I quit
I told my husband I wanted the wall down and he said no. I told my 5-year-old to record me. Wow.
What if he just leaves it? What if he doesn't care? What if he just leaves it like that? Now you have an ugly wall with a bunch of holes in it.
Yep.
Calling you to say
we got white for purity.
Oh my god! And red for your hymen again.
What is going on right now? Red, white for purity and red for the hymen again?
Oh my god!
They think that they
What the freak was that?
can wipe away their bad decisions. That body count's there for life.
They thought they could wipe it away with a party.
Unlucky on her next fella thinking that she's a virgin. And I'll stay woke in these streets. Big brr.
How ran through does one have to be to even come up with something like that?
Right? To have a party. Like as if it was like a bachelorette party or something. Like, oh, here comes back your virginity.
Yes. How high does one's body count have to be to declare sexual bankruptcy? Because no man is willing to...
Modern King got me with the sexual bankruptcy thing.
take them seriously.
Can I reset my body count, please?
Absolutely.
I love that idea. Because it's like you need to earn your place out here.
You do.
Well, imagine you and your boys randomly load into a prison and your only objective is to make it out first. That sounds like the best competition ever.
Somebody gonna match my freak. Somebody gonna match my freak.
Baggage left unattended will be removed and destroyed.
The hell's going on here?
What is 34 plus 66?
34 plus 66?
Uno
99. 98.
What year was the U.S. founded?
I know the answer to that.
Okay.
1982.
The United States was founded in 1982.
Sammy.
I didn't know we were only like freaking 40 years old.
Who did the U.S.
As a
gain its
nation.
independence from?
France?
We brought this up earlier, like way earlier.
France, Europe? France, I think.
How many letters in the alphabet?
24.
What language do people in Idaho speak?
French.
They speak Idahoan?
Y'all thought that somebody in the car videos was gonna stop here. No. One of my bros has been talking to this girl. They're not dating or anything. You tell me why she did one of these with her friends, and somebody in the car said somebody in the car got put in full Nelson 2 weeks ago, and they all look at her and she starts laughing. He texted me this Sunday morning, asking me if I wanted to start drinking at 9 a.m.
On the bright side, he was
He
able
knows
to
now.
dodge a bullet early on. I have no problem with them telling on themselves.
At least he didn't wife him up.
But I don't understand why they think it's a good idea. Grant,
I think it's them sabotaging each other, Modern King. I think it's women sabotaging each other. That's why they made this. They're kind of want to tell on each other, but without telling on each other. So they made up this game to tell on each other, but pretend like they didn't tell on each other.
good decision-making seems to be a skill that's going extinct, so it's not at all that surprising.
You don't get to play the victim. You got on here and made a video and said that most men are ugly. And now that people are attacking your looks, you want to play the victim.
And I thank God that I am mentally, emotionally, spiritually strong enough to not be influenced to do something like that by someone like you. But if I was, I'd put your name in the letter so that you would get a visit from the police after I was gone.
Did the thought not cross your mind that prior to making that video of saying most men are ugly, that people would come after your looks? So you would...
I mean, it's obvious. People come after my looks all the time, and I hardly ever talk about, like, women's looks. I mean, I do say they're always kind of big girls, but, you know.
Therefore, be prepared to be attacked in your comment section and have videos made about you.
Most men are deeply unattractive because of Mother Nature and something called the Great Scam. The Great Scam was the day that the male of the species convinced the female of the species that it no longer needed to prove itself worthy in order to reproduce and have babies, but the fact that the men are ugly says otherwise.
There are some messages, regardless of whether it's right or wrong, that some people should not be the messenger for. And I think you should have sat this one out.
Invisible costs that women pay to exist that men don't even think about. All right, well, let's take a look. Beauty expectations, waxing, brows, hair, laser. Yeah, you don't need this to exist, actually. You could just look natural. The pink tax, same product, same ingredients, higher price. Well, then just buy the male product if you recognize this. At this point, if you still buy female products, that's a skill issue. The price of periods, pads, tampons, painkillers, yeah, these require raw materials. So here are all the raw materials and tampons alone. If you can manage to start a company, source the raw materials, package the products, and give it to women for free, be our guest. Workplace bias, dress professionally. Yeah, men have to dress professionally too, sweetheart. You wanted equal
Well, we are actually more stringent on what we can wear.
treatment, you get equal treatment, and then you cry discrimination. The cost of safety, taxis instead of walking. Oh yeah, no, because men don't pay for safety. It's not like men are experiencing assault and violence at a higher rate than women. Oh, wait, yeah, they are. The motherhood penalty, career pauses, slower growth, smaller pensions. Well, you all did this to yourselves. Women were happier under the patriarchy, statistically, and then feminists had the bright idea to fight for the right to work alongside men in the workforce. The price of aging. Oh yeah, because men don't age, just women out here aging. Anti-aging marketed to us before we even... Same thing to men. It's the same stuff. It's just that we're smart enough to not believe that some cream is going to stop us from aging. That is just so tough.
The first thing she thinks when she wakes up in the morning is, how can I be a victim today? If you have enjoyed the video this far and want to see more like it in the future, I would greatly appreciate it if you liked the video.
I do feel like every time women make videos, like, how do I make myself the victim? How do I make everybody feel bad for me when I make a video?
Thank you.
You have done something I don't like. Uh-oh. I am mad at you. Dang. Now you have done something I don't like. I don't like that you told me that. Uh-oh. Now I am mad at you.
Dang.
Like, what can I do to help? Is number one cause of death in men under the age of 50 is guys deciding to take their own life. That's not cancer.
If y'all can see, I want y'all to look at the bottom comment. It says, yes, male loneliness is a real problem, but why is it only brought up when talking about women? Excuse me? This video was a man stitching a video of a woman talking about the male loneliness epidemic. For a long time, people said the male loneliness epidemic is only brought up when countering a woman's point. I want one of you people to show me an example of that. Because if I look up male loneliness epidemic right now, do you know what I'm gonna see? A bunch of women talking about the male loneliness epidemic. Or men pandering, or men being like, what even is that? Like, genuinely, in the search bar, look up male loneliness epidemic. I want you to tell me how long it takes you to scroll until you find a man complaining about it. There are women who get on here, some not all, who use it as a point just to dunk on men for anything. Oh, a man doesn't want to open the car door. Oh, now they wonder why there's a male loneliness epidemic. A man makes a mean comment. Oh, and you wonder why there's a male loneliness epidemic. It's exactly literally them bringing it up as if it was being brought up in the first place. This is the craziest gaslight job that I've ever seen. Every video I've seen of a woman talking about the male loneliness epidemic was unprovoked. I've never seen this scenario that people keep making up where it's a woman complaining about something and then men are in the comments being like, oh, well, what about the male loneliness epidemic? Or a man stitches it, oh, what about the male loneliness epidemic? I've never seen that. Please show me proof. And when I tell you, every time this topic comes up, I tell you guys, hey, tag me in something. Hey, show me, just show me. And you never can, ever. But we keep going with this false narrative. The craziest part about that to me is that you can't even cherry pick anything. Because I'm sure every type of interaction has happened on the internet at least once. But the fact that it's so hard for people to find a man complaining about the male loneliness epidemic in response to a woman complaining about a woman's issue, it's so hard to the point that when I have made multiple videos asking for people to tag me, asking for people to show screenshots, and they can't even do it once, not one person who watches this video, and then people will be like, oh, but like, different algorithms. Then if it's in your algorithm, show me. I've had thousands of people see my video. There's no way we're all on just the same algorithm where just nobody's saying that, but it's somehow a prevalent issue. Like, show me. So
they are projecting. I've also never seen a man unironically bring it up or complain about it.
True.
The male loneliness epidemic is the only supposed male issue that exclusively women talk about. The reasoning for this is that...
And they actually really care about it too.
They themselves feel lonely, but they would never openly admit that.
Nope.
So they label it as a male issue to try and shame men.
Well, their thought process, if we're lonely, men are lonely, so let's just shift the blame to men.
Back into compliance.
You don't need to look at this yet until you look at the gift first. You look at the gift first.
I thought it was a car,
Look at the gift first, and then this makes sense. This makes sense after you look at the gift.
Get this man.
Please handle with care. It's a delicate item.
Is it?
Yes.
It's a wallet.
Oh, okay. I see.
It's not a wallet.
You put the gift on the table. That's the gift.
What is it?
It's a leaf. It's a golden leaf. It represents value and worth, wisdom and enlightenment.
So you just got a regular item and just assigned all this value and attributes to it. Oh, okay.
Prosperity and abundance. So in this new year for us, we want all those things. So I brought you a Gucci golden leaf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a Gucci golden leaf? What the freak did you pay for this? I thought this was a fake leaf, but now I'm like, oh, it's really a real Gucci leaf? What the freak?
You don't seem too excited about it.
It's not that big.
When you look at that receipt and see how much I'm gonna spend for that, you could appreciate that Gucci golden leaf. You don't have to put it back in because it's hard.
All she cares about is how much she spent on it. It's a stupid item.
Like, for it not to get, like, it's definitely delicate.
Okay.
So now
he should put it back in the bag if it's that delicate.
You can open it so you can appreciate your golden leaf a little more.
Okay.
Not that one. You do the next one. It's another one in there. You can look at this one next.
This is performance. This is true performance right here. She expected this man to like be head over heels over this golden leaf. How much was it?
That's why the car didn't have no money in it, because I spent $2,000 on this gold.
I said $2,000. $2,000 on. You could have bought real gold and got like a nice brick for $2,000.
The leaf right here. The frame didn't come in yet.
Okay. Thank you.
You don't care?
I'm with you, Greg.
I thought you was gonna like say something about me spending that much money on a golden leaf.
They just, again, people just think women just think it's all about money. It's just how much money you spend. No, you thought of a horrible gift and you bought a horrible gift. You wasted money.
You might want to stop recording so you can put that in the middle.
I wouldn't. Thank you. You want it in the middle? No, you
Okay,
can.
okay.
I was gonna say I'll try to keep
The man is confused. He's just like, wait, what?
I just want your reaction. I'm not getting You don't care?
Greg, can you put the phone down?
You never listen.
She's more amused and excited for it than he is.
I do listen to you. You're making a big deal out of nothing.
This is a big deal.
No, it's not. I don't. You know what? You're right.
What?
I don't listen to you, and this is a big deal. You're right. I'm wrong, and I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you were able to admit that you were wrong.
Of course.
Wait a second. I know what you're doing here. You're just saying I'm right because you don't want to fight.
You know what? You're right.
Wait, what?
I am just admitting you're right, so we don't have to fight. You're right. I'm wrong, and I'm sorry.
Wait a second. You're doing it again right
Oh
now.
my God, you're right. I am doing it again right now, aren't I? You're right, and I'm wrong. And I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you were able to admit that you were wrong 3 times now.
Of course.
Okay, now I feel bad. Maybe I was making a big deal out of nothing. Maybe I was wrong, and I'm sorry.
You know what? You're right. You did make a big deal out of nothing, and I was right, and you were wrong, and you should be sorry. Now go make me a sandwich.
Wait a second.
Yeah, that man's face. He was just like, what is this? You spent how much? I don't know how to be excited about a golden leaf that costs $200. What the hell do you do with a golden leaf? It represents abundance and all. Like the Gucci salesman was on one when he sold that to her. He was really sold it to her. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.